Hey there, YTPC, Michelle Baruch coming at you. I took a personal day from work. I've been working really hard lately, and without getting into it, I needed a mental health day, so I asked for a personal day for today. I don't know what I'm going to do with today, so I'm out in Wisconsin right now. I'm not one of those people. I would love to spend the day taking a nap, but I'm one of those people who can't nap, which kind of sucks for me. So I'm out in the world right now. I am at the Colectivo that is by Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is kind of across from me, but I thought maybe it'd be more interesting to have some greenery behind me here. So in my King's Cross Algerian briar here, I have a little, I put it back in my pocket, little Iwan Ries Balkan Supreme. This is actually my first taste of it. I bought it a little ways back, as you may remember from a video where I was driving. My initial impressions of it are pretty good. It is definitely a Balkan. You know, it's got the very Latakia forward. I'm not initially getting a lot of Orientals. We'll see how it goes as the bowl goes. But anyway, I'm out in the world, smoking out in public, which I never get to do. So, wanted a chance to answer a few questions for VR. I wanted to do a VR for TallazPiper real quick. And then I realized there's some other VRs that I want to do, but looking over my notes, they kind of require me to go home again. So, oh darn, I guess I'll have to film in another location, smoking other tobacco at some point today. Sucks for me. So anyway, Gabe, you've only been doing this 2 months now, or so, which isn't that much shorter than me, but you have a very natural style to you. You're just a natural presenter. You're very comfortable, you're interesting, you have a great channel. I would say that you, from what I've seen, you have a really decent palate, as evidenced by your side-by-side comparison of Embassy versus Frogmorton. I really liked that. So you're gonna go places. So congrats on your 100 subs, and you'll be at 500 pretty soon. So you'll have to have another giveaway for that. Anyway, so you had a few questions, so I wanted to write them down, make sure I didn't skip any. So the first one was, what started our YTPC journey? And for me, I was a cigar smoker, and if you watch my very first video, which was uploaded March 25th, 2018, also not very long ago, you can watch my first ever loading and smoking of a pipe. And I tell a little story where I had been a cigar smoker for a few years. And, you know, I had been doing that. I'd been enjoying it. I still enjoy cigars. But, you know, here in Wisconsin, we have a wide spectrum of humidity. And during the winters here, I have a hard time keeping my humidor even close to being the correct humidity. And during the winters, it's very tough for me to store my cigars properly. Also, cigars are, the ones I like, tend to run between, say, $8 a stick and like $11 a stick, in that general area, which compared to piping is really expensive. And so I was enjoying my cigar smoking, but in some ways getting a little frustrated with it. And I don't know, I had this thing in the back of my mind. I'd always wanted to actually start smoking a pipe too, and I saw this opportunity to maybe explore that. And so I started researching the YTPC. Of course, I found myself Mutton Chop and Derek and Stogie Farts and a couple others, and they kind of got me started with enough information that I felt comfortable giving it a try. So I got myself a corn cob, I got myself a couple tobaccos, a Super Value Whiskey Cavendish, and Early Morning Pipe by Dunhill, and started my first video. And I haven't, only recently have I really had much of a want to have a cigar again. Like, I've been very happy with my pipe life, and especially with the YTPC. I had no idea whatsoever. Watching Mutton Chop, he's not very communal, he's educating. So he's not interacting back and forth with people. I had no idea that the YTPC was this amazing of a community. And that's actually what really got me hooked in all this. I should mention that since I'm at Colectivo, I'm drinking Colectivo Coffee, which is a great pair with the Balkan Supreme. But of course I'm talking, I've let it go out. You can also hear that there's a codger running around behind me with a lawnmower. I had almost started, I literally had the tripod set up and everything when he came out with the lawnmower. So I let him mow behind me and just kind of smoked my pipe for a second, and now he's off over there somewhere. Anyway, so your second question is, what is your desert island pipe and blend? And that's a tough one. The pipe is an easier question. Or easier answer. I'm going to say that my desert island pipe is probably my Dr. Grabo Royalton, which is a bent bulldog. It's just a great pipe for smoking any type of tobacco. I also love that it's one of the only pipes I ever bought new. It's also one of the cheapest pipes. You gotta like that kind of value. But so yeah, my Dr. Grabo Royalton, and it's hard to pick a desert island tobacco. Obviously the Frogmortons would be one of the options for that. I'm gonna have to say though, probably the Orlick Dark Strong Kentucky is the thing I'm pulled toward to answer that question with. It's got so much going on to it. It's rich, it's sweet, it's got a lot of body to it. It's got a little hint of flavoring to it. It's not really an aromatic. It's not really an English. Yeah, if I have to pick one at this exact moment, I'm gonna say the Orlick Dark Strong Kentucky. White whale tobacco. Well, I did really luck out, thanks to Nerdy Piper, and he saw that video of me pining for the fact that I'll never get a chance to try Frogmorton, Frog on a Log, Cellar on the Town, or any of those. And darn it if he didn't send me, partial tins of all of that stuff. So those can't be my white whale. I think Three Nuns is one of my favorite current blends. I think if I could go back in time or find sealed tins of, I would love to try the original Bell's Three Nuns. Yeah, I think that would be my white whale tobacco. Though, you know, there's a bunch of stuff that's changed formula over time. And, you know, I would be happy with all sorts of stuff. There's still so much for me to try that's still available. So there's that. And shout outs to people under 100. So, you know, I recently have kind of gotten in touch with, or he got in touch with me, we got in touch with each other, TallazPiper. I'm going to have to say him for my shout out for someone who I know is definitely under 100 subs. Go give him a sub. I'll put a link to him down in the bucket so that everybody can find him and, you know, watch a few videos, give him some love. So anyway, Gabe, congratulations very much on your 100th sub. It's a very exciting giveaway, and yeah, you have a great Thursday, and I'll see you guys probably in a little while. Sei gesund.